If you can please lower the volume a little bit of your speakers, or you can keep them a little bit away.
Yes.
Thank you. So, inshallah, I hope you have practiced the surahs that I told you to practice. Inshallah, we'll start always with Suratul Fatiha.
Yes.
Start with A'udhu Billah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الرحمن الرحيم. مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
أحسنت. صدق الله العلي العظيم.
صدق الله العلي العظيم.
Okay, so moving on to the next surah, which is Suratul Nas.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الناس. ملك الناس. إله الناس. من شر وسواس الخناس.
من شر
Yes. من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
أحسنت. ما شاء الله. صدق الله العلي العظيم.
صدق
So
الله العظيم.
do you know, Siftan, what rule is this? Rule in the orange color. We have
Guna orange color is I think Guna is always on Mim Shadda.
Noon Shadda or Mim Shadda, either one of them. Right? So
Yes.
the correct way to pronounce the gunna is to hold it for 2 counts. Not stretch it, but hold it like this. من الجنة والناس.
Yes.
Repeat after me.
من الجنة والناس.
Pay attention here on the screen. من الجنة والناس.
من الجنة والناس.
And so every time you recite Suratul Nas, or every time you pronounce a gunna, you pronounce it like this. Now I am going to recite the Suratul Nas. Okay, just notice how I hold the gunna.
Yes.
It needs a little, like 2 counts of holding. Okay, not stretching.
Yes.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس صدق الله العلي العظيم. Right? So you
Yes.
heard how I held the gunna in my nose for 2 counts, right? For the time of 2 counts and then moving on. Inshallah, there is always room for betterment. You know Surah An-Nas well, mashallah, but we want to make it perfect. So we add the gunna thing onto it, inshallah, and then it goes well. Next surah is Suratul Falaq. Did you have time to revise Suratul Falaq with my with the yesterday's recording?
Yes. I did it too with Khalil Ruhasi
Yeah, Khalil Al-Husari.
Al-Hasri.
Al-Husari. So they are two, like they are two different qaris. Qari Afasi. His name is Mishari. Mishari Afasi. Okay. And there is another one who I recommended to you is Khalil Al-Husari.
Yes.
Right? So you
Yes.
should be following either one of them. Both of them are okay. Khalil Al-Husari, his sound is very clear, and all around the world, his qiraat is recommended from the teachers. Okay, so like he is way perfect on several things like on tajweed and on the correct pronunciation, the prolongations everywhere. Right?
Yes.
Let's start with A'udhu Billah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الفلق.
Falaq.
فلق.
Yes. Again.
قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد.
أحسنت. صدق الله العلي العظيم. MashaAllah. تقبل الله. Tell me something about the rule of qalqala.
It needs to bounce. So it needs to bounce off the letter itself.
Okay. Bounce off. Right. What else?
Yes.
Like on which letter it is applied? On?
قاف طاء با
Mhm.
جيم دال.
Dal. And what is the shart for qalqala? What is the requirement for pronouncing a qalqala? That these letters should be
I don't know.
sakina.
Sakin.
Right? You know what is sakin?
No.
Okay. A letter having a still sound. The word sakin,
Yes.
means to stay or to stop, right?
Yes.
Or to be quiet also means sakin, right? Not moving is also called sakin, right?
Yes.
So we have consonants and we have vowels, right? So
Yes.
a consonant is a sound like a letter that has its own sound. For example, the letter B, it is pronounced by an impact on the lips, right? You impact
Yes.
your lips and you make it B, right? Now this B sound is still, it is not moving. It cannot be used in a word or in a sentence, right? So
Yes.
this consonant needs some movement to join with other consonants. Like here, we have got bis in the word Bismillah. Oh, sorry. So in Bismillah, what we have is bis, ba, in joined together with a kasra. This kasra is is the harakat in this, right? In
Yes.
pronouncing the two letters together, what works is the kasra. We could have said bus if it was a fatha. We can say bis if it is a kasra. We can say bus if it is a dhamma. So all the three vowels help the consonants to connect together with the help of their movement. So if a letter goes up, like if a letter has a fatha, the movement goes upwards. We say bas. If the vowel is a kasra, then it goes down. We say bis, right? If it is a
Yes.
dhamma, we say bus, that goes round, right? So this
Yes.
is the logic behind these three short vowels, fatha, kasra, and dhamma. So when you were studying before, were you studying in the terms of fatha, kasra, dhamma, or zabar, zer, pesh?
Kasra fatha.
Dhamma. Okay. So you are like you know what I'm calling a fatha and a kasra and a dhamma, right?
Yes.
So
Yes. Yes.
okay. So these are three vowel signs. The vowel signs move the letter, and this
Yes.
is the consonant sign. It stops a letter. For example, this word was hasada. Hasada. Now we have got a stop here. So we need to make it sakin. And now
Yes.
it pronounces like hasad.
Yes.
Hasad. Now because this letter is sakin and it is one of the five qalqala letters, that is why we echo the sound. If
Yes.
it was not a qalqala letter, we would not echo the sound. We would not bounce the sound back. Otherwise, that letter will go wrong. Clear ho gaya?
Yes.
Okay, great. So the qalqala is applied only on the qalqala letters, and in case they are they are sakina, or we make them sakin because of some reason like stopping.
Yes.
Ahsant. Okay, let's move on. Now I have taught you today about what is sakin, what is the
Yes.
difference between sakin like still letter and moving letter. A still letter is called a sakin letter. Yes, I didn't tell you that. A still letter is called a sakin letter. For example, of sakina, qa sakina, ba sakina, mim sa, jim sakina, dal sakina. But all
Yes.
these letters can also be mutaharrik, mutaharrik, mutaharrik. Right? What is mutaharrik? Mutaharrik means it has some movement. Ina taharruk dare. Yani, it has some movement into it, right? For example, if we say ta damma, then it's tu. Ta
Yes.
kasra, then it's ti. Ta fatha, that is ta. But if we have ta sakina, then it is a rebounding sound when it is sakina. So the
Yes.
opposite of sakina is mutaharrikah. Mutaharrikah, yani moving.
Yes.
Moving sound and still sound. So how can we move a sound? We can move a sound in two ways. We can move a letter in two ways. Either with a short vowel, either with a short vowel like fatha, kasra or dhamma. Or we can move it with a long vowel like this. Ma. Here we have got two counts. Why? Fatha followed by alif makes two counts. And this is a long vowel. So just like ma, we have me, that is also two counts. And we have mu, that is also two counts, all in different directions,
Yes.
right? So these three are the long vowels, and fatha, kasra, and dhamma are the short vowels. And together they can move a letter, right?
Yes.
They can move a sakin letter and make it mutaharrik. They can make it moving. Hanji. Next surah is Suratul Ikhlas.
Yes.
Ji.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد.
So if you move it too much, if the echo or rebounds is too much, then it sounds like a fatha, which it should not be, right? You give it a slight echo, okay? Don't push it till a fatha. Don't say lam yulad, ya lam yulad. That's a fatha. What's the correct way? Lam yalid wa lam yulad. See the
Yes.
difference?
Yes. لم يلد ولم يولد
أحسنت.
ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
أحسنت ما شاء الله صدق الله العلي العظيم. Very good. So in this surah we learned that there is a limit to qalqala. We should not move it so much that it becomes a fatha or a kasra or a dhamma. Right?
Yes.
Moving on to the next surah, Suratul Nasr.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح.
And
ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا.
Ahsant. There was a mistake. I'll tell you later.
فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا.
Ahsant. MashaAllah. Okay, so here we have got seen, not fad. You said fasabbih. Fasabbih yani subah karo. But here it is fasabbih,
Yes.
right? Sabbih. Repeat after me. Sabbih.
فسبح
Fasabbih.
فسبح
أحسنت. فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفره.
فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر
إنه كان توابا.
إنه كان توابا.
أحسنت. Once again.
فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا.
Inshallah. Here we had a mistake in ayat number 2. You said وَرَأَيْتَ النَّاسَ. Goes wrong. Don't stretch more than what it is. It is for 2 counts. If there was a madda over here, then 4 counts was okay. But we don't have any maddas. So that is why this is only 2 counts. وَرَأَيْتَ النَّاسَ يَدْخُلُونَ فِي دِينِ اللَّهِ أَفْوَاجًا.
ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا.
Ahsan. It was better. Inshallah, if you will practice it several times, this problem will get corrected. Right?
Yes.
So this has to be for 2 counts, not more than that.
Yes, inshallah.
Okay, mashallah, taqabbalallah. Let's move on towards today's surah, which is Suratul Kafirun. In Suratul Kafirun, we learn about the small little mad. So we have the 2 styles of madda sign, either this mad or we have the big mad.
Yes.
For the sake of simplification right now, I will refer to them as the small mad and the big mad, okay? The real
Yes.
names for these maddas, the small madda is called mad munfasil.
Yes.
What do we call it?
مد منفصل.
Munfasil.
منفصل.
Yeah. Munfasil. So the word munfasil means distancing. Mad munfasil. It means distancing mad.
Yes. Yes.
What is it distancing? Like, where is it putting a distance? It's putting a distance right here.
Yes.
So when you say yeah for 4 counts, you don't connect it to the next ayyuhal.
Yes.
Ya is separate, ayyuhal is separate. That is why we call it the distancing mad. How many counts for the distancing mad? There are 4 counts.
Yes.
So first of all, I will recite the Suratul Kafirun. Listen to it carefully and also note down the points or any questions if you have. How to pronounce Mad Munfasil. How to pronounce the small mad. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل يا أيها الكافرون لا أعبد ما تعبدون ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد ولا أنا عابد ما عبدتم ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد لكم دينكم ولي دين. صدق الله العلي العظيم. Now we will practice it together.
Yes.
Or there are two ways to do it. Either you can practice it today and I tell you all the rules right now. So you can practice it inshallah today after the lesson, and inshallah then we can listen to it tomorrow. So the first thing I told you was about the Mad Munfasil. The Mad Munfasil is the small mad which is for 4 counts, and it makes a distance between the two things, between a long vowel and the next hamza. Long vowel, any long vowel, and hamza. Where is hamza? You see any hamza here?
It's with أيها.
Yeah, ahsant, mashallah, very good. So this is hamza in blue, right?
Yes.
Hamza lig. So this is the hamza.
Hamza.
The distance is right here, right?
Yes.
Sant, mashallah, very good. Now, moving on to the next ayat, we have another, the same rule again between la and a'budu. Here it is. La a'budu.
Yes.
In the next ayat, we have a different rule. No, we have the same rule. The rule of madde munfasil. Now we have two other rules right here. Can you tell me
Yes.
which one? This is called the ikhfa, the hiding of noon sakina. When you said min sharri ma khalaq, right? Remember? So
Yes.
min shar, that is the rule for the hiding noon, hidden noon, the rule ikhfa, ahsant. The hidden noon.
Yes.
And here we have got this rule. What do we call it?
القلم.
Ahsant, qalqala, rebound.
Yes.
Every time a Qari recites the ayat, he has all these rules in his mind, okay? And he has much more, many rules except these ones. These ones are the like the very basic rules. And
Yes.
then in the next ayat, we have these rules. Again, we have this madde munfasil wala ana. Now you see, this is another rule. This is an exceptional word, which is written as ana but read as ana. So we don't read the alif after the fatha here, only in this one word in the whole Quran. Okay, so this is quite exceptional. In always, whenever you have a fatha followed by alif, you always read the alif. But
Yes.
only in this word, ana, you don't read the alif. This is exceptional. Now we have other rules here. Like here we have got the merging with the gunna. What do we call it? Remember?
إدغام. إدغام.
مع الغنة. أحسنت. إدغام means merging. MashaAllah, you are learning fast. Merging, nasal merging. Let me write nasal merging, right? And then
Yes.
we have another rule here. Although it seems like a qalqala here, but if it was a qalqala, I would pronounce it abadtum, which is wrong. Why?
Yes.
Because the next letter has a shadda. If the next letter, we have a sakin letter with the sukoon, and then the next letter following it has a shadda, what do? We just drop the letter with sukoon. Now we pronounce it abattum, abattum, and not abadtum.
Yes.
Clear है?
Yes.
Ahsant. This is the rule of another rule of idgham. I told you that there are many types of idgham, there are many types of merging. So it is one of them because they have got the same makhraj. That is why they get merged together.
Yes.
Here again we have got all the same rules like mad munfasil. Then we have this ikhfa, noon, sakina, and then we have the mad muttasil again and the qalqala. So it's like just like the previous ayat, like the ayat number 3. So it's
Yes.
the same. And the last ayat doesn't have any rules about the tajweed that like qalqala or gunna or any one of them. So this is
Yes.
simply lakum dinukum. Some people, I have seen many people, they make this mistake. They say lakum dinakum. That is wrong. Okay. It should be
Deen.
lakum dinukum waliyadin.
Yes.
صدق الله العلي العظيم. اللهم صل وسلم وزد وبارك على رسول الله وآله الأطهار على رسول الله.
واحد آله أظهار.
ما شاء الله تقبل الله منا ومنكم. Please watch this recording so you can learn Surah Al-Kafirun with all the tajweed rules together at once, right?
Yes.
We are taking it
Yes.
this way. First of all, I'm trying it this way, like we are doing the whole surah or a part of a surah with all the tajweed rules together, right? So we
Yes.
can like the surahs you already know, they can be perfected. And then when we move on, inshallah, as it is required, we will be changing the style and also we will be changing the topics.
Yes.
So that's all. You have any question?
Yes, about the breathing and tajweed, because I hear people saying if you broke your breath in a sentence, you need to begin one word before it. Some say two words before it. Some say you need to say the sentence again. I don't know what I need to do with that.
Okay. So if like there are rules about breathing between the ayat, right? When we will touch that topic about waqf and ibtida, about stopping and starting, right? Then inshallah
Yes.
we will discuss that. Um, but for a simpler answer, for a quick answer, um, the rule varies in situation. Okay, there are some places where you can breathe and it doesn't matter, and there are some places where you breathe and it matters a little bit, and there are some places where you if you breathe there it makes a big difference. So it's a detailed rule. Inshallah, I'll explain when the time
Yes.
comes. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Inshallah.
MashaAllah. See you next time. Khuda Hafiz.
Thank you for the lesson, Khudafis. See you next time.
Jazaak.